The American dream. Happy, productive years followed by a long, golden retirement. Time to reap the rewards from a lifetime of hard work and saving. Time to relax and enjoy the good life. When retirement does arrive, however, the reality is that we often face very difficult decisions concerning our retirement savings. The reality is that many things can affect our retirement income. Things like stock market volatility, fluctuating interest rates, and many other unseen obstacles pose special challenges to our golden years. Given these concerns, it is clear that traditional savings vehicles might come up short just when you need them the most. Clearly, a new strategy is needed to help us through our retirement years. A strategy that commands the middle ground between the stock market and CDs. A strategy that allows us to enjoy the potential of higher interest rates linked to a market index when the market is up, and the ironclad protection of 100% of your principal, even if the market goes down. Plus, a lifetime minimum interest guarantee. A strategy that has an array of options that offers flexibility, potential, and protection. A strategy called fixed index annuities. There are two different categories for our retirement dollars: savings and investments. Knowing how much of our retirement assets to place in each category can make all the difference in our retirement years. To illustrate this difference, let's imagine money having two different colors, red and green. Red money is our investment money. We take risks with this money, hoping to get a high rate of return. Unlimited upside, but unfortunately unlimited downside too. Green money, on the other hand, is our safe money. Money that we will use in the future. Money that shouldn't be exposed to a lot of risk. We trade risk for a lower rate of return, knowing that this money will always be there. The key to a comfortable retirement is knowing how much of our savings should be red investment money and how much should be green savings money. This can be expressed as a simple formula. The number 100 minus your age equals the percentage of red money you should have. This formula is called the Rule of 100. As an example, let's say you are 65 years old. Placing these numbers into our formula, we come up with 100 minus 65 equals 35. This means 35% of your portfolio should be available as investment or red money, and 65% should be considered savings or green money. So if you are 65 years old and have $300,000 in your portfolio, 65% or $195,000 should be placed in your savings or green money account. Let's take a quick look at the options available for your retirement money. On the red money side, we have investments like stocks, mutual funds, and variable annuities. We hope to receive a higher rate of return with these investments. However, we also realize that the market does two things quite successfully. It goes up and it goes down. On the green money side, we have fixed annuities, CDs, money markets. These historically offer a lower rate of return, but they are protected and safe, and that is why we use them. As you can see, we have a void in the middle. This is exactly where fixed index annuities, or FIAs, fit in. Fixed index annuities combine the best of both sides, offering flexibility, potential, and protection for your green money. It is this flexibility that gives the green money saver the potential to earn interest greater than what is offered by fixed annuities, CDs, money markets, and bonds. Fixed index annuities allow you to have the flexibility to choose from a wide variety of indexing methods that link your interest rate to the performance of a stock market index, thus potentially allowing you to earn more interest than other green money accounts. For years, that's been the difference between traditional savings and investment accounts. Potential. Now, with interest rates linked to a stock market index, you have the potential for higher interest rates in a protected green money account. Not only do you have the flexibility to choose which indexing strategy makes sense for you, But you can also use multiple indexes at the same time with the option to reallocate periodically. Now that's flexibility. Fixed index annuities give you the potential for higher interest rates in good years while retaining all credited interest in the bad years. Let's explore the fixed index annuity a little more with this hypothetical example. This illustration assumes no withdrawals or surrender charges and may or may not be representative of your actual performance. John is a 60-year-old retiree and he is concerned about his financial future. He is concerned because in the past he has lost money in the stock market. A lot of money. In fact, his retirement portfolio has been reduced from $500,000 to just $330,000 due to these losses. While John still wants his money tied in some way to the stock market because of the potential, he also sees the need to protect his portfolio as well. Let's take a look at how a fixed index annuity might benefit John. John learned by the Rule of 100 formula that he should have 60% of his portfolio in a savings or green money account. Now, since John likes the idea of being linked to the market over the long run, he places $200,000 into a fixed index annuity. Now, even though John is linking in part to a stock index, the fixed index annuity is an insurance product, not a security in the stock market. While interest rates may fluctuate over time, John likes the idea that the annuity is linked in part to a market index and has the potential to earn interest higher than he might earn in other green money products. John's representative explained to him that in a fixed index annuity, the insurance carrier will declare an index cap. This is the maximum amount of interest they will credit to the annuity in any year. This cap is set in advance, and it may change from year to year depending on economic conditions. Let's see how John's $200,000 might earn interest over a 5-year period based on the following hypothetical performance of the S&P 500 index. With this example, let's assume that the cap is 8.5%. This would allow John to earn a maximum of 8.5% in any 1 year. Let's also assume the S&P index is at 1,000 when John purchases his annuity. In the first year, the S&P index increased from 1,000 to 1,100, or a gain of 10%. John's annuity is capped at 8.5%, so he is credited with 8.5% in interest. John's account increases to $217,000. In the second year, the S&P index experiences a large drop from 1,100 to 880, a decrease of 20%. This is when the retain your gains power of the fixed index annuity kicks in. His green money account does not lose any value. That's right, not 1 penny. His account is still $217,000. In year 3, the index increases once again from 880 to 924, or a gain of 5%. John's green money account also increases by 5%. He now has $227,850. In year 4, the index increases again from 924 to 993, or a gain of 7.5%. John's account is credited with 7.5% in interest. His account is now $244,938. In the final year of our example, we see the S&P has another drop from 993 to 893, a 10% decrease. As we know from before, John is still safe and happy. He didn't lose any money in this decline. His account is still at $244,938. Once again, the retain your gains power of the annuity kicks in. If he had actually placed his money in the market this year, he would have experienced a loss of over $24,000. In 3 of the 5 years, index crediting made it possible for John's annuity to have an increase in value. He enjoyed this ability from being linked in part to the performance of a stock index and without the losses associated with down markets. 0 is your hero in bad years.
John's representative further explained that some plans offer a 10% upfront cash bonus. So, by transferring $200,000 to a tax-deferred fixed index annuity, his new account value now has 110% of his money at work for him day one. John's $200,000 becomes $220,000 in one day, guaranteed. John also learned about a living income benefit growth account that guarantees 8% annual growth for up to 20 years. For example, in year 10, his income account value has more than doubled and is guaranteed to be worth $474,963. If he chose to receive his income at this point, he would receive $28,497 a year for the rest of his life, guaranteed. Now that is a retirement plan you can count on. For those who seek index-linked potential, the fixed index annuity can be your answer. John learned that he didn't have to be an investor to enjoy market index advances. He also learned that his annuity has additional valuable features, such as terminal illness rider, nursing home rider, guaranteed income options, and guaranteed death benefit options to the heirs of his choice, bypassing probate. If you are looking for peace of mind and don't want to worry about the volatile stock market affecting your life savings, consider fixed index annuities for part of your retirement dollars. Contact us today to set up your free consultation and see which fixed index annuity may be right for you. Fixed index annuities, a safe solution that offers flexibility, potential, and protection. The safe and secure way to earn stock market-linked returns without market downside risk to your principal. Reap the rewards from a lifetime of hard work and make your retirement years profitable.